All right. End of day one. I mostly just wanted to make a little post tonight to share some of the comments that I've got about after having shared with people that I've had an ADHD diagnosis and that I'm going to make a blog. And so I put a thing on my Facebook for my Facebook friends to invite anybody to come and watch the videos on Instagram if they wanted to. And there was a whole bunch of very encouraging, lovely comments from people. But then, I also told some friends I'm part of this amazingly beautiful sisterhood of women who sing together. And so I told them as well and wondered, because they're all such smart, switched on, mentally health aware, brain function aware women, I made a comment to them. So, just got an official ADHD diagnosis. How come surely one of you knew this? How come nobody told me? or surely one of you knew this or something like that. And Cos came back and goes, yeah, didn't you though? And I thought it's probably worth commenting because the number of people that when I've mentioned this, like I'm mulling this over, I'm having an assessment done, the number of people have been like, you've got ADHD. Yeah, why didn't you say anything to me about it? And they've all been like, oh, we thought you already knew. So a nice one, this was a fun one that I got from one of my old high school teachers who I sort of reconnected with through professional music a bit later in life again. She says, glad to hear you're on a good pathway, Chris. And just want to say that there may be some of us who unofficially diagnosed you with this a long time ago, which I giggled. I was like, ha, 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 ha. But then I was thinking, this is part of the reason why I want to talk about this. Why I want to actually just, I'm being fairly open about it and I want to have conversations with people about it because people don't talk about it. And it made me think, this high school teacher of mine, and if my high school teachers were having conversations about this about me in high school, why did nobody say anything? Like if I had been diagnosed with this back then, and I'll probably do a blog on this at some point, like all the things in my life that I think would have been different and maybe what could have been significantly different for me. But we just need to talk about it. Like if you're an ADHD person and you've got friends who you're just like magnetically attracted to, which seems to happen. I've looked back in my history at all the people that I just went click, 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 buzz with and had these like really friendships with straight away. And I've looked back now and gone, oh yeah, that's right. Half of them had ADHD. And the other half are beginning to think that they've got ADHD or partly through a diagnosis. So it's kind of like if you kind of have these thoughts going off in your head and you connect really well with someone and your function's similar, just talk about it. Like if you've got it and you're in a conversation with someone who you feel like we match, those conversations can be super helpful. Whether that person is ADHD or not, it probably will help them be more aware of what it looks like in real life. Because to be honest, I wasn't aware of all of the ways it can look and all of the ways it can impact me. Anyway, this is the moral of the story. This is why I'm talking about it, because I just feel like if people had talked about it with me earlier, then maybe I would have got this, maybe life would have been different. To be honest, I'm fairly happy with where life is right now. Maybe my children could have grown up with a tidier house. There's probably lots of other pros and cons, and I'll probably do a pros cons type thingy blog at some point. But I just want to encourage people to talk about it. And also, then that teacher said a lovely comment about that it's wonderful, all the things that I've achieved despite the hard stuff, having to push shit uphill, proverbially. And that was lovely and encouraging as well because, I feel like I'm kind of seen. People It was kind of her saying, I can see how hard you've had to work. And yeah, life is just kind of hard work all the time I think, for lots of people with ADHD. It's nice to have somebody give me some, acknowledgement. So anyway, as far as how did my day go with the medication? We're starting really, really low dose. So there's nothing concrete that I could notice today. I really didn't notice any change. It's only a little bit that I'm having. And I was told during the day by somebody who said, oh yeah, I'm ADHD. Have you taken your medication today? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm started it today. And he was like, what, so you've already taken it? I was like, yeah. And he was like, are you sure? Looked at me with this like dubious kind of expression. It was like, because just the way you are, that thing about, I'm just noticing it in you, and that's the thing, that way that I was when I didn't take my medication. So I think probably I've come to the conclusion that the start dose is going to be just a start dose that hasn't fixed me yet. Damn it. All right, well, that's my day one thing. No more wisdom to share. And I'm not sure if I'll blog tomorrow or when I'll do the next one, but I just felt like today I wanted to add a thing at the end. Okay.